Years-old Lauryn Hill's disappearance from Hollywood has always been one of the biggest mysteries in Hollywood. People have always wondered why she dipped after dropping one of the greatest rap albums ever, and she is finally telling her side of the story. Brace yourselves, y'all, because it is not pretty. And did she really get groomed by Wyclef Jean? When we're talking about some of the top female rappers in history, it would be a sin not to include Lauryn Hill. She is one of the greatest legends in the rap game, and she set records that these new rap girls are struggling to beat even after 20 years. That's why it's super surprising to see how her career went downhill.
Lauryn is my girl because I went and got her from her mom's house when she was only 12, 13 years old. And I told the mother I will protect her daughter.
After one album, because she had so much potential to do so much more. I mean, she was a part of the Fugees and dropped a major album and kind of dipped after that. People have been wondering what exactly happened to her to make her career go down the drain, and y'all won't believe this, but Lauryn just spoke about her time in the industry, and it's messy because she also exposed a couple of industry giants for sabotaging her and ultimately playing a role in killing her career. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lauryn got into the industry at a very young age, so she was very vulnerable to manipulation. To put it into perspective how young she was, her Fugees co-member Prize revealed that she was only about 12 to 13 when they first. Lauryn Hill's disappearance from the spotlight has always been one of Hollywood's biggest mysteries. Fans have spent years wondering why she suddenly dipped after dropping one of the greatest rap albums of all time. Well, brace yourselves, because Lauryn is finally telling her side of the story, and it's not pretty. One of the most shocking revelations? She may have been groomed by Wyclef Jean. When you talk about top-tier female rappers in history, it would be a crime not to include Lauryn Hill. She's a certified legend in the rap game. The records she set with just one album are still untouched by many of today's biggest names. That's why it's so surprising and heartbreaking to see how her career completely went downhill after that one masterpiece. She was part of the Fugees, then she dropped a solo album that shook the world. And then she basically vanished. People have been asking for years what happened. What could have gone so wrong to make someone with that much potential just walk away from it all? Well, now, Lauryn is finally speaking out about her time in the industry, and y'all, it's messy. She's exposed several major industry figures, accusing them of sabotaging her career and playing a direct role in why she stepped back from the fame. And it's even more disturbing when you realize just how young Lauryn was when she got into the game. To put things into perspective, Fugees member Pras once revealed that Lauryn was only about 12 or 13 years old when they first met. That's incredibly young to be navigating such a cutthroat industry, and it made her vulnerable to manipulation.
You can't talk to her, man. She's too young for you. Not only that, you know, her brother, he trusts me. Where's Bond, Clef? I know you, man.
So when I say she was really young, I was not kidding, because, well, not long after they met, Pras introduced her to his friend, Wyclef Jean, and they soon started collabing together. Pras, Wyclef, and Lauryn would later on form the Fugees, where they found a lot of success, but before that there was a lot of drama in the group that would eventually shape and ruin Lauryn's career. First off, allegedly, there's the fact that Wyclef was attracted to Lauryn when she was 6 years younger than he was at the time. That means she was 13 or 14 when he was about 19 or 20. People have always found that weird, because a 20-year-old man being attracted to a 14-year-old is very creepy, and there's no way about that. Luckily for Lauryn's, Pras tried to look out for her, and he told Wyclef to back. When I say Lauryn was really young when she got into the industry, I'm not exaggerating. Not long after she met Pras, he introduced her to his friend Wyclef Jean. The three of them eventually started collaborating and would later go on to form the Fugees, a group that found massive success. But before the fame, there was already a lot of drama behind the scenes, drama that would ultimately shape, and some say ruin, Lauryn's career. One of the most disturbing things is the allegation that Wyclef was attracted to Lauryn even though she was significantly younger than him. Reports say she was around 13 or 14 at the time, while Wyclef was about 19 or 20. People have always found that extremely unsettling because a grown man being romantically interested in a young teen is just plain wrong.
There's no excusing that.
Fortunately, Pras did try to look out for Lauryn. He allegedly told Wyclef to back off and not cross any lines. But even with that warning, things only got more complicated as the group rose to fame and personal boundaries got blurred.